This is it. This is the house that started it all for us. This is where we lived when YouTube happened. We have done some crazy things. We threw batteries off of the roof. We jumped off the roof into a pole vaulting pit.
That looks comfy.
I threw a giant rubber band ball off the roof onto a porta potty. But maybe the craziest is when we took a transformer and dropped it from a crane down into a car and destroyed the car. So today I came all the way here to the place that we used to live because EcoFlow reached out and said, can you put these batteries on a house? We want to sponsor a video. And so I thought, I'm gonna go back to my roots. I'm gonna find one of my old neighbors that has solar, that doesn't have batteries. I wanna check out my old neighborhood. I haven't been here in so long. My friend Eric lives here and he has had solar for a long time. I'm not quite sure how long, but he does not have batteries. I love being able to review products. I love being able to do cool things in videos, but I like to give free things to my friends and hook them up so they can test the latest stuff. Eric, meet the internet. Are you ready to get some free batteries on your house?
I'm ready, man. This will be awesome.
You've had solar for how long?
I've had solar for about 5 years.
Eric has about 15 kilowatts of solar on his roof. And now the batteries that we are doing are 20 kilowatt hours of battery storage. But this is expandable up to 80 kilowatt hours of battery storage. That's a lot of batteries. Why have you never put batteries on here?
The grid is a really good battery. And here in Utah, we don't lose our power a lot.
Is the city paying you back dollar for every bit of energy that you send, or do they take a little bit of a cut?
They for sure take a cut. It's not just a little bit of a cut, it's a pretty big cut.
The reality is here in Utah, the power just doesn't go out that much. Sometimes we have a big windstorm that comes through and knocked out the power for a few hours. But the real benefit of having these batteries is that Eric has so much solar. And now he can take in that solar, utilize the AI optimization with the EcoFlow app, and over time he is going to get a ton of savings on his energy bill. Why are we gonna sell back power at a discounted rate to the city when he can just fill up his batteries and then at nighttime just run it down? Now, do you have any electric cars?
Yes, we have a Tesla, a Model Y.
Do you like having electric cars?
It's incredible.
We're gonna do 20 kilowatt system inside of his house. It's gonna cover his current Tesla and then the entire house if the power goes out. If he does get more Teslas and he wants to really be backed up, we'll have to get more batteries, which these are expandable. One of the big negatives on batteries for a lot of different homes is that the inverter isn't strong enough to run your ACs and some of your high load appliances. This inverter has 24 kilowatt continuous output, 205A LRA, load start capability, which essentially means it's enough for every appliance, even 2 5-ton HVACs. This is the beautiful third car garage that we're gonna throw the batteries in. There's a perfect spot for it. All of this space right here. So I'm really hoping that we can fit the inverter maybe right here, and then we need to fit the batteries right here and right here. And then over here, it looks like these are the lines for the main power grid, and we're gonna need to tap the smart panel into that. So either run some wires over to there, or else maybe put the thing right here and move some of these wires. Also, how do you know that you are in Utah, northern Utah? You've got a bunch of skis and ski poles here. That's pretty legit. And this is the back side of that wall. We've got the Solar Edge inverter that's right here. This is obviously for the solar. This is where the power comes down. It does all the inversion stuff, throws it into the disconnect, and then goes into the grid. So really nice when somebody already has solar and we can just come in and set up the rest of the stuff to have batteries on the house. You don't have to have solar in order to get battery backups on your house. I mean, you've seen at our house, we currently have a Cybertruck that backs up our house. And in the future, I'd like to get some batteries that are put on the wall. But obviously, if you have the solar, very, very nice to just add some batteries to it. I don't know, this is above my pay grade, but they're gonna have to dig out the wall on the other side, put something over there, connect into this, do all that smart tech stuff, and it should only take 8 hours for them to install it all today. That's pretty nice. We've got two options. He's got this trim down here. The easy way would be to put it against the floor. That way the weight is on the floor, but because of this trim, if we did that, we'd have to cut this trim out. But it's heavy. It's like 280 pounds for each one of the batteries, so if you don't have a lift, not the safest thing probably to try to lift this thing up. We don't want to hurt our backs today. Oh yeah, that's how you know your installer's professional if they have one of these.
We'll get it off.
They're ripping out these wires right here. They're gonna run those into the smart panel. This is the smart panel and it has 40 different setups. You can do just a few if you want to, or you can expand the entire thing. Man, my friend Eric is getting the hookup today. EcoFlow is putting all of their best stuff in here. Their latest battery tech, their latest smart panel, and their latest charger. This is what it looks like in the backyard before we have done the install. And this is what it looks like after. And honestly, I thought more would change out here on the outside. The only thing we changed is we added this shut off yellow button right here. That's it. This is what the inside of the garage wall looks like before the install. And this is after, and my goodness, I did not know that it was gonna look this good. I feel like we're inside of Tony Stark's secret dungeon where he has all of his amazing stuff. These two right here are the actual batteries, and then this one right here is the inverter. Each one of these has 10 kilowatt hours of battery storage inside of it. We did some stuff that I didn't even know that we were doing. We have a smart panel right here and a car charger. You could, if you really wanted to, get the Tesla Cybertruck, back it into your garage, plug it into the 240 or the 120, and then plug it into the battery and charge it up into the EcoFlow Ocean Pro inverter. We have done it, we have success. I'm recording it on my screen right now, you can look. If you look up here in the top left, it says generator, 9.5 kilowatts. That's the truck. It's just nice to have options. In reality, I don't know if Eric is ever going to use this feature or this function, but if he ever needed to, it would be super great. So right now I'm choosing 9,500 watts, but I can go into my linked devices, go to the battery and the inverter, and click up here on the generator settings and say, you know what, say you have a smaller generator, 1,500 watts, how about that? Takes a second, it says 9.5 kilowatts right there. And there we go, 1.2 kilowatts right now is going from the app. We go to the outlets and more. Right now we have 3 kilowatts going toward it. Generator settings. I'm just gonna go to 9,500, update, and look at that, 9.6 kilowatts to the car. It's just another option in an emergency to have another backup. And I think that's really cool because with the Tesla Powerwalls and the inverter, there's not a way for you to plug in the car to that. You have to install the entire power share thing like what I've done at my house. But it's pretty cool that the batteries just come with an outlet that you can plug into. Okay, the EcoFlow Ocean Pros can play nice with the Tesla Cybertruck. Right now we have 6.9 kilowatts of energy being used. 2.3 is coming from the sun. It just got cloudy out there. And 4.62 is coming from the grid. These batteries are recharging right now. We got them all the way down to 49%. And now it's time to simulate a power outage. This is it. It's super exciting. Watch that. Bam! 0 kilowatts of power coming from solar or from the grid. Why can't we get stuff from the solar when the power's off?
Gotta reboot up.
It takes a couple of minutes for the solar to kick back on, but the batteries kicked on instantly. They are running to the house. In fact, we recorded it on my phone. You don't even see a flicker. And the reason why I point that out is because sometimes with different batteries that go on the wall, there's not just a flicker, there's like a pause for 30 seconds, for a minute, where your stuff gets turned off. And with this, it's so nice that it's just instantaneous, flips over. Smart panel, you know I love these things. We put one in our home 4 years ago. He has the air conditioners on here. He has the charger for the car. He also has Solar Edge and the inverter, which is the inverter for the solar so the solar can keep working. You want that on. Like right here in the app, you can see some of the things. I see the swimming pool. I see the EV charger. We could fill up this entire thing. It has 40 different switches, which is a lot. Eric does have a Tesla, and right now we have it plugged in to the EcoFlow charger. You can see right here, and it's pushing energy that way. 7.1 kilowatts right now. Having the Ocean EV charger integrated with the batteries and the smart panel help the charging of the Tesla be more efficient, taking energy from either the batteries or the solar at the right times of the day, which should in turn lead to more savings on my energy bill. You can see right there it says off grid. We have 1 hour and 19 minutes left based off of where we're at right now. It is a little wider than some of the ones that I've installed before, but there is a benefit to this. First of all, it does have 10 kilowatt battery, so it has a bit of a bigger battery, but there's a ton of protective measures that are put inside of this that I don't see in a lot of other batteries. First, there is a multi-layer fire protection that is built into this. It measures the temperature, it has a pressure relief valve inside of it, and also has impact resistance. The certification for this is UL 9540B. That gives you a 15-year warranty and is really good in fire-prone states, like California and Arizona. Go look in the description, there is a link. I'll also pin a comment that has the information on the latest deals. You can book a home consultation so somebody can come out, look at your house, see what it would take to install it, and see what your options are. How much battery storage do you need for your house? How much is that gonna cost? What's the install going to look like? For us, It took one full day to install it, and then we came back today and we did a lot of things where they trained us on the app. So it was about a day and a half for installation for this local company. It's gonna vary based off of where you have it, but check out the link in the description. Thank you to EcoFlow Ocean Pro for sponsoring this video. I'm really happy for my friend Eric. And I have to say, I'm quite envious and jealous that he has these panels on his house and now he has those batteries in the garage. I don't have any of that at my house and it's very sad, but good for you, Eric. And also, it's too hot to be wearing a hoodie out here, but I think it looks good. Don't you think it looks good? Blue, blue, blue. A new me, unless you say in the comments otherwise. This is what I love about Northern Utah also. You see giant trees that line the streets. When we used to live here, these trees were tiny. And I'd ride my bike up here with Lincoln and we'd go cruising up to the bike trail. Now these trees are like 30 feet tall. It is wild. Eric, thank you for letting us install this in your home.
Thank you. Hey, pleasure. Love you, Dan.